Hello everyone, friends. The world of Poppy Playtime is truly creepy. We already talked about Miss Delight once, but there is one terrible page in her story. She ate her own sisters. So why did she do this? What motivated her? And what happened to her after that? But before that, friends, please do not forget to subscribe to the channel, put likes, and write comments, and we will begin. Miss Delight is a mascot created by Playtime Co., who debuted in Chapter 3, Deep Sleep. She was an anatomy teacher who resided in the school alongside her now deceased sisters. Based on her cutout and intercom message, Miss Delight was a very kind and gentle teacher who spoke in a sweet voice. Eager to spread knowledge to the children of Playcare, Miss Delight encouraged students to inquire her and her sisters with questions they had regarding their topics of interest. Miss Delight's sisters were 9 identical copies of Miss Delight, working as teachers in Playcare School. They are first heard of in Miss Delight's cutout and notes, before physically appearing in the Hour of Joy VHS tape in Chapter 3, Deep Sleep. Following the Hour of Joy, they were locked within the school by Playcare's guardian. Miss Delight believed she heard something breathing on the other side of the door. This led to the creation of her signature weapon, in case anything came through. Sometime afterwards, her sisters cut her off from food, presumably due to her being suspected of hoarding some. According to a note, when arguing with her sisters about food, Miss Delight was the one to be singled out, meaning that the other teachers would exclude her eating and seem to have planned for Miss Delight to die first. Given Miss Delight's role as a teacher, she is notably intelligent, even after her mental and psychological state deteriorated. She developed a technique of staying still when the other teachers are looking to fool them into thinking that she has already died, only making her move when they looked away. She is also smart enough to not attack and try to kill Catnap, suppressing her rage when first meeting him, knowing that he knew that she's not capable of doing such a thing with her strength and that he could easily defeat her. She instead opted to making a deal with the creature, looking out for each other and reporting what they see to each other and to the prototype, it being the best way to ensure its survival in Playcare. There is some sanity that remains intact inside of Miss Delight, as she encouraged the player to leave the school for their own safety, noting that Catnap would not be happy having their presence in his lair. However, her senses were overrun by the need to consume, lacking the control to suppress her desire for slaughter. The player's first encounter with Miss Delight is through the PA system, her voice echoing through like a pre-recorded message. Later, as the player is crawling under a desk, they catch a glimpse of Miss Delight walking across the hall. As they are still reeling from this encounter when Miss Delight's voice booms over the PA again, she is curious, demanding to know how the player is still alive, while warning them to leave for their own safety. The player ignores her warning, pressing on through the abandoned school. They soon reach a point, a door that leads to a dark and forbidding area. Miss Delight's voice crackles over the PA again, mocking the player's stupidity for not listening to her instructions and wondering what their screams would sound like. However, after the Hour of Joy, she started to descend into madness. Her notes and audio log demonstrate how she slowly became murderously insane, forming a makeshift weapon in a state of paranoia and calling it Barb, even considering it as an actual living person later on. According to the notes, an accumulation of confinement within the school, starvation, then being singled out to die first, spiraled Miss Delight into resorting to cannibalism, devouring the rest of the teachers, her sisters, to satisfy her desperation to survive. This gave rise to a twisted obsession for bloodshed, to the point of targeting innocent beings if given the chance, saying that had Catnap not hidden the surviving children of Playcare, she would have killed them all as well. A few weeks after the Hour of Joy, Catnap locked the teachers inside the school. With their food supplies dwindling, the other sisters singled out Miss Delight, preventing her from eating. The sisters' actions ultimately led to Miss Delight cannibalizing them, with the latter slowly turning insane afterwards. Miss Delight's real teeth aren't the same as the teeth in her undamaged form, suggesting she tore off her teeth faked to eat her sisters. Miss Delight never speaks when encountered and can only be heard over the loudspeaker, although she does growl while chasing the player. And I'll finish here, friends. Thank you for watching. This is the kind of creepy story that underlies this character. Additionally, she is the first Bigger Bodies experiment to not have a corresponding toy, suggesting she was created solely for Playcare. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like it, and also write what you'd like to hear next time. And I have to go. Bye everyone.